All right, two-track FAQ, some questions and some things we want to talk about is when you're looking at the two tracks, we want to definitely think that one is not better than the other one, right? They have the same value, and the motivation for us behind making it was so that we could make it easier for you, the student, to get the most out of your session with the less questions. Okay, so you're like, I don't know what I should be doing. This helps us decide quicker and more efficiently where to go. One question was, do I have to stick to one track the entire time? So let's say that you're a line 10 and you have the ability to choose either track. Is it better for me to go back and forth or to stick in one, or is it going to hinder me to like do one day different? You're going to get the most out of progressive overload by doing the repeated patterns in progressive overload, right? So if it's heavy by 7 bench press and I want to get super strong, right, at the bench press, like a new level of strong for me, then I'm going to get the best benefit out of staying inside of my 7s for 4 weeks in a row and improving on that. Now, you can do 2 weeks of 7s. Let's say something pops up and you're like, had a really bad sleep the other night before, or I'm coming off a sickness, or whatever reason, I have this huge stress environment and I just don't feel like I can get 7 heavy. I'd rather do the 14 lighter. Then sure, that's going to feel good for you for that day. But you're going to get the most benefit out of sticking on your track as much as possible. Another one was like, what if my leg version is heavier than my upper body version, right? Like if I'm a 7 on the arm, but I'm a 11 on the leg, then can I do both? Or do I have to choose one track? And for that one, I think you want to think about it backwards of, well, if I'm that much stronger than my legs, I should stick to the strength fitness variation, because that'll allow me more capacity to work on the thing that's lagging. Because if it's like, I want to do 3 rounds of leg and upper body, right? And I kind of like sandbag my leg a little bit, and I actually get 2 sets of legs and 4 sets of upper body, I get way more opportunity to bring up that lagging lift on my board. So you don't want to be thinking like, I need to switch it up. Just stick to the lighter one, because you're going to get more benefit in the long term, especially when it comes to the board. Another question was, am I still going to be getting stronger if I'm on the muscle and fitness track, right? Yes, because strength is all about practiced patterns and adapting to where we are and where we want to go. If I'm biting off more than I can chew, I'm not going to get stronger, right? In a sense of, I can't do a high quality 7 repetitions. If I can get a high quality 14 repetitions, I'm still going to get way stronger, and I'm going to see a ton of benefit of a ton of high quality reps teaching my nervous system how to work. When I get to sticker week, I'm going to get more out of that adaptation. Okay. What was another question? Kind of talked about muscle strength already. Is it a strength side? Yes, it's still a strength side. Let's think about, you've been in the program for like 4 or 5 months, right? And you're like, I think I could do the strength side, but if I do the muscle side, am I not going to get stronger? You're still going to get way stronger because you're using all the principles. Really, we're looking at this heavy strength side is, have I been doing these patterns, or have I been doing this type of variation of exercise for 1, 2, 3, 4 plus years? Do I need a variation? Do I need something to shift to make my body make adaptation? That's when that heavy side is going to be more of a benefit. Okay. Will heavy lifting still improve muscle mass? Yes. Muscle mass and hypertrophy, right, is 3 mechanisms. You have a load, you have a mechanical stress, and then you have a metabolic stress. So all 3 types of stress are going to improve the ability, function, look, and size of a muscle. We want to alternate to all 3, which we do in our programmings. So you're still going to get benefit of going heavy, and you're still going to get benefit of going medium. You're still going to benefit of going light, because they all have a benefit. That makes sense. Yeah, on the 2 tracks. Yep. 2 tracks in the room too. I want to make sure that you guys understand that even though there might be 1 track on one TV and the other one, does not mean that that side of the room is for that track. That's just how we're dividing the information, so it's easier for you to digest. It's not like track 1's on this side and track 2 is on this side. It's wherever you're in your space, you're just doing that variation of that track. Okay. I think the only other question was, what happens if I'm like let's say you take the pull-up progressions and lunge. I get more out of doing the fitness side. But on the swing side, I could do like the heavier version because I have more practice with the swing. Well, you could do that, right? If I'm strong enough to swing heavy by 5, but my pull up and lunge isn't quite there, then I can swing heavy enough by 5 to get the benefit of swinging heavy by 5. So you can change between those two different types of demands inside of one session because I have the ability to control that. Anything else? If you have any more questions about 2 tracks, please let us know and we'll continue to help you guys get more clear about the benefits of it.